Hello friends. My name is Kim and you're watching All Things Kimberly. Today we're going to be going over my Etsy income, what I do with it, and also the new products we will be launching this week in my Etsy shop. On this channel we do budgeting, sinking funds, savings challenges, and all things. Sometimes you might see some cooking. You might see some organizing. It's hard to tell what I might get into. But if you enjoy that type of content, please consider subscribing, giving me a big thumbs up, and leaving me a comment. I love to chat. Also, check out my Road to 2K giveaway at the end of my journey, which is not the end. I'll be doing a Road to 3K. You know I will because I love tracking. But at the end of getting to 2K, there will be a $200 prize for someone. So make sure you check those out. Okay, let's get into it. All right, friends. As you can see, I've got March's. Yes, March. I've seen the February up here. I was just making a note. I've got March's breakdown here. It's a little bit neater than February's was, but it's still not perfect. But I did add up the totals for you, and I spent a total of $688.27 on product and things for my shop, getting stocked up still. And I received a total of $584 in sales. That's pretty good for just starting out, I believe. That's my opinion. Anyway, my first check on the 7th, $42.71. On the 14th, it was $93.02. On the 8th, it was $43.65. On the 21st, it was $133.90. And on the 28th, $273.56, which has been my biggest payday. All right, let's get to figuring out what we're going to do with all that money. Okay, so the total should be $584. And I believe that's what I have here. So we have 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 80, and 5. And if you just heard that thump, that was Rusty. He has learned that if he pushes really hard on my bedroom door, it'll pop open for him. So he jumps at it when he goes toward it and opens the door. 10, 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14. Yes, 584. Okay, we've got that right. Well, I'll need that calculator back, so I better get it back over here. All right, let's see in our hustle hard. So, we had our income. I want to notate it because remember, we had change there, and some of that change is going to all of that change is going toward my change challenge. Okay, so we were paid on March 7th, $42. And 71 cents. 93.02 was on the 14th. Oh, that was a PayPal order. The 8th was a PayPal order, but we're still going to add it in like that. I was going to say that's a weird date. 43.65. The 21st was $133.90. And the 28th, $273.56. Okay. So 0.71, 0.02, 0.65, 90, 56. So 284 I don't know why I do that in red, just so I can see it, I guess, is going to change. And then that will give us, I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. If I want to add on to February's amount, or if I just want to add, I think I just want to add the 584 here, I believe. That's 93. I'm going to recheck my numbers. 273. Yeah, 584. So 584 is the total. I'm just going to write March above it and February above this one, because I want to keep up with the monthly totals. Okay, so that was our income. And get this apart, you guys. Here we go. Okay, so the total amount we need for taxes from 584, 25% would be 146. So we'll do 145 for March's taxes. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 20, 40. Uh-oh, I don't have a 5. Do I have a 5 in here? I might have to get some change. No 5s. Hold on just a second. Okay, I got us $20 worth of 5s. 5, 10, 15, and 20. So 50, 70, 90, 100, 20, 40, and 5 is going in there. And hopefully, you know what, at the end of the year, all this won't have to go toward taxes. And I will get, you know, to keep some of it or put it somewhere else. Oh, that's my thing. Yeah. So that means so far we have $205 in our tax money. You know, we have to file taxes on the campground already, so we already have a big tax preparation fee. So we'll just see what this adds to it. Okay, supplies, we're saving the same amount, so 145, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 80. What am I doing? 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, and 5. 145. And this supplies money, I'm just letting it build up because I know I will need it even after I pay my retirement back. So we have 205 in there. Hopefully after this month, I won't have to borrow from my retirement anymore. Okay, our 50% is going toward payback on the retirement for right now. It'll change after that, but remember, we had March, we added or subtracted, I don't know, I get myself so confused, 688 in product. Let's see how much we're adding. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 75, 80, 280. Okay, so right now, we're at minus 1370, minus our 688, plus 280. So right now I still am owing my retirement 1778. Okay. But I'm thinking that we're going to start seeing that go down because I don't have to purchase much anymore, any more things unless I run out of something. Okay, so as you know, all the ones, you can see here, it was a 2, a 3, a 3, a 3, a 3. Lots of threes. Goes toward my Bucks challenge. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and $14 is going toward the Bucks challenge. And I may put this in my savings challenge Bucks, or I may put it, if you saw, you may not have seen it yet. You haven't seen that video yet, but the critters have a Bucks challenge, so it may go toward theirs, but it'll go toward one or the other Bucks challenges. Okay, well, that's our little update. That was for March. We are now in April, and next week I will we be, what is next Sunday? Let's look. Next Sunday is the last day of the month. So when we do the Etsy update, we may be able to do all of April. And then after that, in May, I'll start doing a weekly update on this. Okay, let's take a look at the new products launching in the morning. Okay, last week you all saw these books, but I didn't have them completed. Well, I have completed them. This is I Love You, Mommy, and I Love You, Daddy. They have the front dashboard and one with a big tracker on the back. All of the envelopes are the same. They are the front page and have a big tracker on the back. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 envelopes in this book. Then the back dashboard, an A5 envelope, and the back of the book. The I Love Daddy book. Now, I did find this in it. I hadn't noticed it last week, but when I was putting it together, I noticed it. I did not try to remove it. I did try to, like, just take an eraser, and it's not erasable. But you could do a whiteout over it, or if you have someone named Sam, you could leave it there. But I would do whiteout over it if it were mine and I had somebody else. But anyway, it's got the front dashboard, and I think it has 6 envelopes too. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the back dashboard. Yes. And then we have the A5 envelope in the back and the back cover. Now, on these books, I did use the 7/8 spine because they don't have as many envelopes. But I am going to discount these 2 books, not because I don't think they're great quality and everything, but because of the word Sam in this one. Plus, I did forget to trim the pages a little. I usually trim the top or the bottom of the page a little bit, and I didn't do that. So this does stick up just a tiny bit. But I am going to put these books, which are perfectly fine, up for $20 each. So if you want those, get on there in the morning. I'm going to try to have everything start listing at 10 a.m. And those will be on there. Okay, next, I showed you this last week, and I was trying to decide how I wanted to do it. I'm trying to see the ones. Remember, I had all of these, like the little squares that I was looking at. Well, I think because of the latch here, I think I like it this way better. I can do the vinyl that everyone else does, but I kind of like, you know, a print look. And these are going to be cash wallets, and I am going to do the rest of the envelopes. I have a whole assortment, but they are envelopes, and on the back, you know, these are my prototypes. But this says groceries. I'm probably going to type that in for everyone. If it's on the front here, I'm going to put the same wording here on the back for you. That way, whichever way you're flipping, you can see what it is. This has 24 lines. I'm going to cut that down to 20 to make them just a little bit wider so you have more room for print. I print kind of big, or write kind of big. So I thought 20 lines will be plenty for the week. But you will be seeing these go up in the Etsy shop this week. Okay, next we have what I'm going to call our cash envelope accessories. This one is butterfly themed, and this is really packed, y'all. There is, I think, 22 pieces to this. And these fit in here perfectly, but where I've got them crammed in this envelope, they're a little tight. I'll show you that they do fit perfectly. Okay, so this is going to be called cash envelope accessories. And if you're just putting one in, look how easy they slide in and out. They slide in and out perfectly. So what you will get in these sets is 3 $100 placeholders, 3 $500 placeholders, 3 $1,000 placeholders, 3 fully funded placeholders, 3 O placeholders. Now, on these, I started to write IO or O, what else? O envelope or something, but then I thought, I'm just going to put O. That means you owe it. And what I would do, or what I'm going to do, is on the back, I'm just going to take a dry erase marker, and if I owe something like $10, so I can remember, I'm just going to stick that on there. I thought about putting a tracker on the back, but once you pay it back, you don't keep track of it. So you can just use that, and then you can erase them. You could also use, you know, if you want to go more permanent and not worry about, because sometimes the dry erase smears. But if you want to go more permanent, you could use your Sharpies and then just clean it off with your alcohol or nail polish remover. But you get 3 of the O. You get 3 savings trackers. And I didn't put the butterfly on these because that way you can use them for anything. They don't have to go with this set, because this set, you know, is going to go throughout your albums or your binders. And then you have cash withdrawal slips. And this has the gorgeous butterfly and the gold stars. I thought these were so pretty, you all. And these are going to be a complete set. If you want something customized in my shop and don't want this whole set, just send me a message and I can put up a custom order for you, and we can customize your order the way you want. But I love this set. It is so cute. Okay, next we have the same set again, but we have it in gold. And I done this because, you know, that one's kind of a tealy green color, and it might not go with everything, but this gold was the first set I made, and it is pretty. And I thought about calling it gold dust, but I used the same stars on it. And they are the same size. They're just stuffed in here. But people had asked me several times for making trackers, and I've been wanting to make these for a while. It's the same. You will get 3 100 ones. And on these inserts, any type of insert I make, I'm using the 65-pound cardstock, and I'm using the 3 mil lamination. That way they bend a little bit better than if you use 5 mil. And if you have a stuffed envelope, you don't have to bend these. They go right in. But if you have a stuffed envelope, you can bend just a tad if you need to get it in there, to make it go in easier. Whereas if you do the thicker cardstock and the 5 mil, it doesn't bend as easily. Okay, let's get back to what we got. The 3 100s, the 3 500s, the 3 1000s, fully funded 3 times, O 3 times, 3 trackers, cash withdrawal slips. Just like the other set, only in this beautiful gold color. Okay, I have been asked several times for this. This is the 3 trackers I use in my critters binders. I probably will call this just gift set, I guess. I'm not sure what to call it because I just customized it to be what I needed. If you need, like I said, if you need something customized, just send me a message. But this is their happy birthday I used, their happy investing I used, and their happy graduation. So I guess we could call it the happy set. But this will be going up in the shop because I know there's a few people wanting it. I did finally get my unicorn dashboard made. This is for my unicorn bucks. It is made into an envelope, but I just wanted a dashboard in my zipper envelope for now. So I may or may not put this envelope up. I guess I probably will. I'll just add it to my envelopes. But if you'll like it, let me know. Some of you may be saving unicorn bucks. And it can be various things for whatever you want it. Okay, the big set for this week is a medical set. And I've been asked for this several times from people. Let's see if we can get this one out without tearing everything up, because this is a huge set too. And you may or may not need some of these. If you want me to make them for you, you can customize it. But I've tried to think of everything that we might need in our medical binders. It's turned upside down. So let's just start at the back. Since I got it, this is the trackers, and I did the same cloudy look on it. There's the trackers. You get more than that. Let's see. Yeah. You get 5 trackers with it. That's just how it worked out. And on the front, I made a dashboard for you that says medical planning. Now, this has got dental in it as well, but a dentist is a medical professional, so I just put medical planning on the front dashboard if you need to use a dashboard. Some of you may not even want the dashboard, but you have your savings trackers. And I didn't, let's see, I didn't fix these as I was, because they're kind of, let me fix them real quick. This. Okay, let's see. This is kind of how they go, or how I'm going to put them. Anyway, you've got your saving for glasses, and I just want the icons to be one amount. So I put each icon equals and the total equals. Like, you add up how much you need it for. I toyed with putting other words down here, but I thought this would be best. Eye exam, contacts. Okay, and then we get into medicine. Let's see. Saving for medicine. Hold on. Yep, I guess that's it. Okay, saving for medicine, saving for medical copay. Like, if you know your doctor's visits cost you $20, $30, $40, and you see them however many times, but it's a medical copay. Saving for your out-of-pocket. This is something I wanted to come up with. I'm going to see how much my total out-of-pocket is for the year, and I'm going to try to save up that amount. So there's your out-of-pocket. And then I was watching, I want to get this right, Tanya, my good friend Tanya on here, and she has a medical procedure coming up, and she's having to travel for it, and she's saving up for it. And either that can come up for you, or you can have a medical emergency in your family. Like, if you have parents that live far away from you, children that live far away from you, God forbid, and you have to travel, it might be a good idea to save up some money for that type of thing. So I did a saving for food, and you could also use that one somewhere else, because you'll need food if you have to go for medical expenses or like a hospital stay. Saving for miscellaneous, and you see I've got a hospital and an ambulance up there. And then your travel, and I've got a little plane, a car, a gas pump, a hotel. So all things travel related that you might need for medical things. Then we get into our dental, and our dental was just flat out dental, braces, and dentures. So I tried to think and cover absolutely everything I could think of for you. So in total, you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 pieces in this set. And I think these sets your accessory sets. I think there's 22 pieces in those accessory sets. So those are all big sets. And I think that's going to do it for the new things that are going to launch this week. I am working on a few other new things I've been asked for. I'm working on a Christmas scratch-off book. I'm still working on the Teenage Savings Challenge book. And someone had asked me about a senior year book. Not yearbook, but like a senior savings challenge book, because there's so many expenses that come up for juniors and seniors specifically. So I am working on that. Okay, you guys, Rusty's dragging his leash through here. I appreciate you watching so very much. I hope you've enjoyed this, and I'm going to get it uploaded and up to date. You will be seeing tomorrow's health update, and I've also got the retirement/debt update ready for you. It will go up one day next week. Plus, I have something else. I don't know. I recorded something else. Can't remember what it is right now. That's the way my mind is. But I hope you've had a wonderful weekend, and I will catch you in the next video. As always, enjoy the journey. Bye for now.